Yo, what's going on, guys? CO88 MSBY here. Welcome back to another Madden 22 franchise mode and Atlanta Falcons franchise mode, where we are currently sitting 0-2, as expected, or maybe not expected. I don't really know what I was expecting this year. We had a little bit of QB controversy last week. Matt Ryan threw 3 picks and in an abysmal loss. Not that the score was abysmal. It was 31-34 in that loss to Arizona last week. Fast for 249, so even a season high, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, so were extremely costly. And then Kenny Pickett came in one of the final plays of the game, or on the second drive, or on the final drive, threw for 71 yards and a touchdown on 1 pass. I was carried 2 times for 11 yards that game. So we did see a little bit of Kenny Pickett. That kind of rose a little bit of quarterback controversy, and just to say it, Matt Ryan is going to be starting for at least this game against Pittsburgh. Future games, who knows? At least this game in Pittsburgh, against Pittsburgh, it's going to be Matt Ryan. One of the biggest struggles that I've had so far with Matt Ryan is kind of how we've been using him, and by way I say the way I've used him, his accuracies are so extremely good. He doesn't have that throw power anymore. He's okay on the run with some really good play action. He's been moving out of the pocket a lot, and with his 70 speed and that throw on the run being okay, not the greatest but not awful, he's been taken off a lot. The reason why is because the offensive line has been kind of bad. Chris Lindstrom has not really played up to my expectations. Caleb McGarry allowed 2 sacks in the first game. I mean, the left side of the offensive line with Matthews and Hennessy have been fine. It's more so the right side of the offensive line that has not been too spectacular, as well as Linderbaum. So part of the reason why we are struggling is that because Matt Ryan is kind of running for his life and throwing on the run, and that is never good. So in this game, I'd like to see Matt Ryan be a lot more patient with the footballs. That's kicked and kneed by Pittsburgh. Colin Kaepernick coming out. Obviously, he signed a 1-year deal, I do believe, with Pittsburgh in the offseason. Not living up to it. 4 interceptions, no touchdowns, 459 yards. So not looking too good is the former 49er quarterback. Richie Grant returns. Obviously, Sean Chandler had that pick 6 last year. We're going to start off with the sack there. That's Grady Jarrett getting to Colin Kaepernick. That was more so of a cover sack, as Kaepernick had around 7 seconds to throw the ball. Coverage eats up that sack there. That's a big sack for Grady Jarrett, who is in a contract year. Not going to be doing any negotiating during the season, because I like to wait and see how everyone does throughout the season before I give new contracts. So that would be a catch over the middle there for Pat Freiermuth. So don't expect to see really any in-season negotiations, but who knows? This might be a little bit of a more wild leer, as that is a give to Benny Snell. He's going to be inches shy. Najee Harris, is Harris playing? I don't think I saw him that first drive. I also didn't check an injury report to start. So very much he could be active. But Falcons, no injured players. No, oh yeah. Najee Harris is out for the game with turf toe. Yiadam has a broken finger, and Daniel Faleo with a high ankle sprain. Rookie Faleo. Harvin set to boot. Harvin is going to boot. Ely will have a return on it past the 20, and Ely's going to be bumped out of bounds at the 26. So, coming out is quarterback Matt Ryan, the 37-year-old QB. Has kind of played a little bit off his game. 491 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, 39 for 62 in the first 2 games. One thing that has worked really, really well, I shouldn't say really, really well, but Sony Michel has worked. He's not going to pick up any yards there in the first carry. This D-line, this defense for Pittsburgh, it's pretty scary. They have Stephon Tuitt, Cameron Hayward. They should have a really, really good run stop. TJ Watt, Dante Hightower, and Devin Bush, two really athletic linebackers. Not that Hightower is as athletic anymore. And Von Miller. And Alex Highsmith, too. You can't forget about Highsmith. I mean, then looking at corners. Luckily, their secondary does not seem too good, at least cornerback-wise. But, I mean, you have TJ Watt and Von Miller coming off the edge with Hayward and Tuitt up front. And Ojunobi, it's going to be a rough day for our offensive line that was kind of already struggling. That's a big tackle there. I believe that's Hightower. I don't think that's Bush. It was Hightower. Yeah. And already D-line, or already O-line that's struggling going up against an even better defensive line. Matt Ryan's going to step into that throw. He's under pressure, already throws a pick. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to go all the way. Pick six there for Minkah Fitzpatrick. I believe that's Fitzpatrick who just got the pick six. As that's not a good start for Matt Ryan on the first drive. This is not the ideal game, though, for Kenny Pickett to even get thrown in and play, considering what just happened there on the first play for this offensive line. Kenny Pickett would not be good. So, Matt Ryan already throws his first pick of the game. That is not good. Ely's going to take this one there down at the 18. Definitely not an ideal start. If you are a Falcons fan, Matt Ryan's going to hand this one off there. That's Sony Michel. He's going to get a hole. Michel to the outside. Tackle there by Tremaine Edmonds. Down after a relatively nice pickup. Matt Ryan now handing this one off. Michel's going to be hit by Hightower, his former New England teammate. Michel pick up one. 47 carries, 182 yards, and a touchdown for Sony. As the rookie checks in, this is Brian Robinson Jr. He's going to go absolutely nowhere. Dante Hightower blows over Keith Smith and makes the tackle there. This will bring up a 3rd and 9 for Atlanta. Matt Ryan's going to look. He's going to find his stud tight end. That's Kyle Pitts, 17 yards. 202 yards last week. Had 100 week 1. And Kyle Pitts is looking like a fantastic tight end pickup from last season in the draft. Already 21 catches, and it's only week 3. Sony Michel going to get a nice carry there. 348 receiving yards for Kyle Pitts. To no one's surprise, knew he's going to be a big part of this offense. And will continue to do so. Is Matt Ryan now on the move? Ryan's going to find Kyle Pitts on the run. A little bit inaccurate. Something we said we don't like Matt Ryan to do, but on play actions like that, makes a ton of more sense. This will be a Sony Michel pickup. He's going to pick up 11. Six carries, 34 yards there for Sony Michel. Is Brian Robinson checking back in after 11-yard pickup. Ryan sending Albert Wilson in motion. They're going to fake it there to Wilson. Robinson has a hole. He's going to break one tackle. His tackle there at the 10. That's pick up about 11. Ball at the 10 now. For Atlanta. Ryan looking on his screen. He's going to fire and find the Alabama rookie, John Mechie. He's going to only pick up 2. About 2 to 3. He's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Ryan hands it off. Sony Michel there will pick up 4, 7 carries, 37 yards. This one will bring up a 3rd and 4. Michel and Ely. Ryan already on the move. Ryan's going to try to fit this one in. Ely's going to drop. Almost actually had it. And Atlanta's going to stay out on the field here. 4th and 4. Ryan taking a snap there on the slant. He fires, finds Calvin Ridley for the touchdown. And Atlanta is 1 extra point away from tying it. His kick is up. Tyler Bassett's through the upright, 7-7. Calvin Ridley with his first receiving touchdown of the season. Matt Ryan now with the touchdown and a pick today, so back to being even with that touchdown and interception ratio, 4 for 4. That's not good, but Matt Ryan heavily under pressure. It's not where he's really good under distress. Colin Kaepernick, the Steelers offense, coming back out for their second try. Remember, this offense has been shut out on their first drive. That touchdown was off of a interception, as Snell's going to bounce this one to the upper level. Richie Grant, the UCF product from last season, missed. I didn't even miss a tackle. It just looked like he mispursued it. This now will be caught on the outside. AJ Terrell blows him up. Caught on the outside there by Deontay Johnson. The hackle. Snell's going to get lifted up for 2. Maybe Snell, he's going to be tackled over Deion Jones. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Steelers 7, Atlanta 7. 3rd and 8 for Kaepernick at their 31. Kaepernick's going to look sideline. He hit Deontay Johnson wide open. Where is the defense for Atlanta? I mean, we knew this defense was going to be bad. I didn't expect it to be this bad through the first 2 games. I see 3 games now. This could be a give to Snell. Snell's going to be tackled there at the 4, pick up a 5. Bell was trying to get some block in there. That's a good tackle there off the edge by Lorenzo Carter. Former Giant, loss of 2. It's caught. Chase Claypool working against Terrell. Don't know what happened. Think I might have clicked on to mess that up, but either way, it's a touchdown there for Pittsburgh. 14-7 lead for Pittsburgh coming up here. If that extra point is up, it is up. It's good. Holton Hill could not get the block on it. Pittsburgh now looking nice. Ely's going to call for a fair catch with the ball in the end zone. So 8:31, another drive here for Atlanta. They've had a pick 6 and a touchdown so far in the first 2 drives. So both drives I went for a touchdown, just one for the other team. Ryan's going to give. Michelle's going absolutely nowhere. Tackle made there by Cameron Hayward, not Casey Hayward. Let's bring up now a 2nd and 9. Ryan will roll play action, and Ryan's going straight down. That's Minkah Fitzpatrick, who already has a pick 6. He now has a sack. And what a start for this Pittsburgh defense. Matt Ryan now taking a snap. Ryan's going to look. He's going to hit Albert Wilson on that drag. He's going to pick up a ton. Not enough, though. We're up a 4th and 4 as Dom Maggio, the second-year punter, set to boot this one. He's in his first year of punting duties for Atlanta. And Williams, again, nice hit there. Down at the 24. Atlanta's defense coming back on. This defense has not looked good the first 2 games. Very little pressure on the QB, despite them having a sack today. As Joseph will lay a hit there on Snell. That'll be pick up a 3-4. Pittsburgh. Snell's going to somehow stiff arm Deion Jones to the ground. They credit him for the tackle, which is absolutely stupidity. So Colin Kaepernick now shotgun. Kaepernick dropping back. He's going to hit Snell on the run. Not quite sure Snell got the first down. He did not. He's inches shy. As Harvin's going to look to boot. Ely is back deep to return. And Ely's going to be hit hard at the 15. Matt Ryan coming back out, such as he normally does. Ryan will give. This will be Sony Michel picking up a few. He's going to pick up 4. 9 carries, 42 yards there for Sony. We're up a 2nd and 6. Ryan now looking on the pitch. Sony will pick up 2 yards there after the stiff arm. He's brought down by Tremaine Edmonds and Maurice Alexander. This is to bring up a 3rd and 5 for Atlanta. Ryan's going to look. He finds the rookie wideout John Mechie. First down there for Atlanta. 2 tight end set now with Pitts and Christopher Herndon. The 4th in. Ryan's going to hand this one off. As Sony Michel gets blown up, it's recovered. Casey Hayward, no. Sony Michel got blown up by Casey Hayward, recovered by Pittsburgh, and they now have a short field. Olakun and Deion Jones on the tackle right away. Carl Joseph even getting in there a little bit. This is up 2nd and 10. Kaepernick shotgun with Snell to his right. Kaepernick's going to look short. He finds his tight end still going. That's Pat Freiermuth down at the 12. That's an 18-yard pickup there for Pat Freiermuth. Kaepernick's going to be sacked there. That's Grady Jarrett with his 2nd sack of the game. That's Atlanta's 2nd sack of the game, too. I mean, still all day to throw for Kaepernick. A lot of these sacks are just coverage sacks. So, look, it's caught. Freiermuth dragged down right away there by Carl Joseph. He was in okay coverage. So that brings us to 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh 14, Atlanta 7. A field goal here for Atlanta would be huge. Kaepernick all day to throw. He's going to throw this one towards the sideline. Incomplete, as he put too much pressure on it to leave a jump ball. Chris Boswell on to attempt the extra, or basically the extra point, but it's going to be worth a field goal. 17-7. Pittsburgh has a lead. A minute 50 remaining in the half. Ely's going to bring this one out of the end zone. Ely's going to somehow dive forward. He's down there at the 24. 1:46 to go. Matt Ryan returning outside of the interception. He's been relatively okay. He hasn't been awful. Has been great. Has been awful as Matt Ryan's going to look. He finds his man Albert Wilson there out of the slot on the out route, and Wilson will be goes out at the 39. He's not pushed out. He goes out. Wilson with his 2nd catch of the day there for 32 yards. Right now on the move, somehow gets rid of this before Von Miller gets to him. Ryan under pressure gets this off. It's caught Kyle Pitts. He's going to pick up 3. It's absolutely blown up on the outside, though, by, I believe, Von Miller. All right, now checking. He's going to look, throws it incomplete. Tried to hit Ridley on the outside. Just miscommunicated. Couldn't fire it to Ridley, as that'll bring up a 4th and 7 and Dom Maggio to punt. It's a good tackle there on the punt by Kobe Bryant and company. This will bring up 1st and 10, 55-yard line. Not 55-yard line, 55 seconds, ball at the 17. That's an overthrow intended for the backup tight end. Wide open now there is Freemarth Kobe Bryant with the initial hit brought down by Deion Jones, the cover linebacker, not really doing too well covering the tight end. This will bring up a 1st and 10, ball at the 45. Steelers use their first time out. Kaepernick dropping. Kaepernick firing and finding his man over the middle. That's Bell. This will be a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh using a timeout. Deion Jones leaving. It looked like he left his assignment there. Just bring up a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. Off the edge there with the sack. That is the rookie corner. Kobe Bryant came out of his nickel spot, and Kobe Bryant with a big sack there. Steelers use a timeout with 21 seconds. Ball at the 37. Kaepernick firing. It's caught by Snell at the 46. Pickup of 11, bringing up a 3rd and 9. This play is huge for Pittsburgh here. As they run it, oh! What a pickup there! No! Can Kobe Bryant make the tackle? He doesn't. That's going to be a point-saving tackle, as they won't have enough time to get the spike off. What an end to the half. So Steelers will go in at Heinz Field up 17-7. Not looking too spectacular right now for this Falcons team. They will start with the ball though to start the half. So we take to the studio, Carolina, New Orleans, and NFC South matchup. Saints are up on the 1-1 Panthers 17-14. Kyle Trask is starting out in New Orleans. Taking out to Detroit, Miami, and AFC East, NFC North matchup, where both 0-2 teams are playing. Detroit up to 21-3, and then now NFC North, AFC, and the NFC East, where the 0-2 football team are absolutely killing the Green Bay Packers. I want to get the run outside going a little bit with Sony Michel, and then we need to defend the short pass because they are killing us underneath and medium. This is going to be booted. Ely will have a return on it at the 1. Ely's going to bring this one to the 25. Oh, Ely puts the ball on the turf. Olakun on the tackle, and Pittsburgh has it at the 1. No. Is the play going to stand? If it does, that's a big break for Pittsburgh. No, it's not. That's a big break for Atlanta, to say the least. Alright, now sending Albert Wilson in motion. It's going to be a play fake, and Sony Michel's going to lose one on the carry. Believe that was Ely with an abdominal tear. I didn't quite see the injury there. This will bring up 2nd and 10. Matt Ryan's going to fire it across the middle. Oh, Kyle Pitts can't hang on. He's blown up by Minka Fitzpatrick. That would have been a big play there for Atlanta. Then now 3rd and 10. Matt Ryan takes the snap. Ryan's going to look. He fires wide open. Caught Albert Wilson the 3rd. Albert Wilson the 2nd. 3 catches, 53 yards there for Wilson. Ryan now taking the snap to give. Sony Michel bulldozes over 1, and Michel's tackled there at the 49. Let's pick up of about 4. Maybe 5, yeah. 2nd and 5 now here. Ryan's going to work to get out of the pocket. Ryan on the move. It's going to be an overthrow, incomplete. Luckily, Does not pick. Ryan just sailed that one. This will bring up 3rd and 5. Ryan looks, he fires, finds Albert Wilson across the middle. Let's pick up a 6. Albert Wilson's playing a relatively solid game. Already his 4th catch there for around 60 yards. Actually, yeah, exactly 4 catches there for 60 yards. This will be a handoff. Michelle's going to get blown up. Pittsburgh read it all the way. That's Devin Bush. 14:49 there for Sony Michelle's Brian Robinson now checking in for ATL. Ryan has this one off. Robinson right up the gut. Robinson now 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Atlanta. Brian Robinson with a big run. Just the hole opened up. He hit it. Robinson's speed took over there. And Brian Robinson with his first career rushing touchdown. Bass makes the extra point. This will bring up 17-14 now. We're going to kick this one back to Pittsburgh. Score 17-14. 3rd quarter, 7-11. This is going to be returned out. Jukes pass, Sean Chandler tackle made by Keith Smith at the 18. So we're going absolutely nowhere there. Would have been better off taking a knee. All of a sudden, Atlanta has a chance to get a stop to make this one a more interesting game. Kaepernick sending a tight end in motion. And Snell's going to be tackled, made there by Olakun and Deion Jones. Mainly Olakun stopped a potential touchdown. Spam bringing up a 2nd and 7. Kaepernick shotgun with Snell to his right. He's going to be running a play fake there to Snell. And Kaepernick hit as he thrown incomplete. We're up a 3rd and 7. Kaepernick takes snap. Kaepernick looks, he's going to fire, finds Freemer, tackle made right away there by Richie Grant. That'll bring up a 4th and 1. And then Pittsburgh punt. Harvin set to boot. Ely's going to fair catch it there at the 27. So, relatively good punt there by Harvin. It's a 3-point game. Ryan's going to take the snap. He fires. Finds his star tight end in Kyle Pitt for a pickup of 8. Ryan now looks, finds Pitts. That's a pickup of 6. It's also blown up there. Lucky he held on to it. Pitts with his 5th catch there for 46 yards. Ryan's going to hand this one off. Sony Michelle's going to hit the hole. Michelle's tackled there at the 49. That's pick up 11 there for Sony Michelle. 15 carries, 60 yards. Ryan takes the snap. Ryan off his back foot. It's caught Kyle Pitts. Pitts tackled there at the 46. That's pick up 3. Bring up 2nd and 7. Bad throw there by Ryan. Good play made by Pitts. This is a give to Sony Michelle. Michelle up the hole a little bit, and Sony Michelle's tackled there at the 32. Tyler Linderbaum hurt. Matt Ryan missed Kyle Pitts there on what would have been a big first down. Just not ramp first and 10. Tie game as Snell's going to be brought down there at 31. 12 carries, 97 yards for Benny Snell, as this seems to be something that Atlanta's defense really has not been good at, which is run stopping. And I mean, it makes sense when you're getting dominated up front constantly. Kaepernick on the move, fires, pass is caught by Snell. That's going to be a first down. Good coverage. There's a better catch there by Snell. Surprisingly, takes off as Terrell gets beat once again there by Chase Claypool. And that's going to be a touchdown. Sheffield can't bring it down. A.J. Terrell's not having a good year. And that's to put it very gently. First game he struggled. Last game he was okay, but not the greatest. And then now Sheffield has just given up 2 touchdowns. And him having a bad year is putting it extremely, extremely gently. Which is bad because they needed him to have a good year. They wanted secondary to even have a hope at being halfway decent. Ely on the return. Ely's going to move forward, and Ely's brought down there at 25 doing some zig and zagging. Buffalo up 7-3 on Chicago. Honestly, Buffalo took Sam Howell in the draft. I don't know why they would do that when they have Josh Allen, but they did. Michelle there will pick up 6. This will bring up a 2nd and 4. Now they try to find rain on the reception. There is a flag down. It's going to be roughing the passer there on Pittsburgh. That's a big break for Atlanta. Ryan takes a snap. Sonny Michel's going to hit the hole. He's going to pick up 9. 19 carries, 91 yards for Sonny Michel. So exact opposite of Benny Snell. Nevertheless, not having an awful day rushing-wise. Just not having too good of a day. As Michel now is over 100. Big play there by Sonny Michel. 20 carries, 103 yards for Sony. Believe that is Sony's first 100-yard rushing day of the season. And Michel's going to spin. He's going to pick up 5 there. 21 carries, 106 yards for Sony. Second and 7. Ryan's going to look. He's going to fire over the middle. Finds Sonny Michel there on the catch. That's a 13-yard catch. 15 for 24. 143 for Matt Ryan. Michel's catch gives him 13 receiving yards. As Michel's going to be blown up there after a pick up 2. 22, 108 for Sony. Now hands this off. Michel going over the top. Michel's going to pick up 4. 23, 112. Jayon Ely checks in. Right over the middle. Tries to find Calvin Ridley. Incomplete. This one will bring up a 4th and 4. Ryan's going to look low. It's caught. Ridley. 3 yards. Calvin Ridley with his second catch of the game. His first catch went for a touchdown, so that's his second grab. And Sonny Michel's pushing over Stephon Tuitt. He's into the end zone. That's a rushing touchdown to Sonny Michel. And with this extra point, it should tie the game. As long as it's good, Bass's kick is up. It's through 24-24. Atlanta ties it. The offense putting up points. Hopefully the defense can get a stop. Defense needs a stop. See if they can. Bass is going to kick. And this is not even going to be returnable. Big hit off the edge. That's Olivier Vernon. His second sack of the season. Obviously, he had a strip sack in the first game of the year. Fourth sack by Atlanta. That was the real first sack of the game, I do believe. That really wasn't a cover sack, as Lorenzo Carter off the edge makes a big tackle there on Snell after he picked up 3. Snell now over 100 yard rushing on 13 carries. So a little bit more of a productive day than Sony Michel. They try to set up a screen, incomplete. This will give Matt Ryan and this Atlanta offense a chance to either win the game or at least take the lead. As Ely's going to return this one to the 41. Momentum on Atlanta's side. Right now looking, it's not caught. Mechie could not get his foot down. If he was still in college, it would have stand, but the rookie cannot get his other foot down, so that will not stand. Matt Ryan now is going to hand this one off. Sony Michel is going to bounce this one forward for 1, avoiding a tackle for loss by Von Miller. It's now 3rd and 9. Ryan taking the snap. Ryan looking on the cutback. Oh, he was baited. That's Minkah Fitzpatrick again with his second interception of the game. Matt Ryan there was baited, couldn't deliver that pass to Calvin Ridley, as that'll be his second interception of the game, both to Minkah Fitzpatrick. As Snell now will be tackled there by Fadio Denigbo. He's going to pick up 1 right into 2nd and 9. Matt Ryan's just had a rough start to this season. Carl Joseph forcing the reception out of bounds. It's going to count, though. Pickup of about 4, which brings up to 3rd and 5. That's Auden Tate, the new wideout. And that play is going to break down. Grady Jarrett with his 3rd sack of the day. Thank God for Grady Jarrett. This will give Atlanta another chance. Ely's going to fair catch this one at the 20. Ryan now airing this one out of bounds. It's under there for Calvin Ridley. Ryan's going to look. He's going to hit Kyle Pitts there, and Pitts is out of bounds at the 27. That's pick up a 7 there. Ryan making a good throw there to Pitts. Ryan's going to look. Under pressure, makes a good throw there. Caught John Mechie the 3rd. Sony Michel goes down. He's going to pick up a loss of 1. Big play there by Devin Bush in the Steelers defense. 2nd and 11. Ryan's going to look. It's caught. Kyle Pitts. He's out of bounds with 2:50 remaining. Ball at the 44. 1st down reception. Kyle Pitts. Alright, now hands this one off. Michel's going to be tackled there by Fitzpatrick and company at the 35. 27 carries. 124 yards there for Sony. He's having himself a great game right now. Ryan under pressure somehow gets this one off with TJ Watt down his throat. This will bring up a 3rd and 1. Ryan takes a snap. Sony Michel tries to jump over top. He's not going to be able to. Inches shy. Boss will be on to attempt a 51-yard field goal at the 2-minute warning. Bass's 51-yarder is up. It has the distance, and it's through the upright. 27-24. Atlanta leads. And Atlanta is a minute 50 away from their first win of the season and being 1-2 and right back in the race. Not that they were really ever out of it, but starting off 0-3, it's a lot harder than starting off 1-2 to make the playoffs. So a minute 55. They try to step a screen. Incomplete. Good defense there. This will bring up a 2nd and 10. This will be a sack. That's Ola Kuhn and Deion Jones getting half sack there. And Pittsburgh will use their first timeout. This will be a long 3rd down play. It's caught by Snell, working against Sheffield. Beautiful throw there by Kaepernick to fit it in. Kaepernick under pressure. Bryant misses the tackle. Snell on the catch. Jones brings him down to bring up a 2nd and 2. That'll be caught by Claypool. There is a flag down, probably going to be roughing the passer there on Olivier Vernon. He took a high hit on Kaepernick. Don't really know if it was late. Might have been a little bit late, but that's going to be at the 14. All of a sudden, Pittsburgh is close to scoring. It's a lob shot. Oh, almost picked. And oh, Atlanta almost had a game-winning interception off of the tip. Instead, now it's 2nd and 10 at the 41. If Atlanta can at least hold to a field goal, that would be ideal. It's going to be found. Snell, Grant tackled inbounds. He's going to let some clock run. It's going to be brought down. Ola Kuhn. Right before 4th and 11. Atlanta's going to use a timeout to ice. Boswell on to attempt the kick. It's up, and it's a tie game, 27-27. So at very most, we're having overtime. Or at very least, it's overtime. Carolina beat New Orleans 35-20 after losing early. Speaking of early, Ely on the return. He's going nowhere. Down at the 20 with 11 seconds to go. Matt Ryan is going to fire a quick out there to Albert Wilson, picking up 3. 8 seconds to go. Ryan's going to look. He finds Kyle Pitts short. Inbound. Atlanta will use their 2nd timeout. Who's the best QB with throw power? Dwayne Haskins. Wilson, Ridley, Mechie, Pitts, all out. Dwayne Haskins trying to get that ball down there. He's going to step up into that throw. It's going to be incomplete on the Hail Mary, as expected, but Dwayne Haskins got that ball down there. That was the goal. Atlanta calls tails, its head. Steelers most likely wanting to receive. What a throw there by Haskins to get the ball down. .6:30 on the clock. Bass with the kick. This is going to be caught in the end zone and kneeled. Before I forget, let's take out Dwayne Haskins and put back in Matt Ryan. Kaepernick shotgun, Snell to his right. Average going to look short to start. That's Olakun on the tackle. Pick up 7. Pick up 8. Bring it up 2nd and 2. Kaepernick on the move. He's going to find a wide open Chase Claypool. Sheffield's not going to make the tackle. Touchdown, walk-off Chase Claypool, and Atlanta drops to 0-3. What a game for Chase Claypool. That's 3 touchdowns for the Northern Native. Devontae Smith had 3 touchdowns his first game against Atlanta, and now all of a sudden, his first game of the year against Atlanta, this defense just is not good enough, the secondary. Solid day from Pitts and all around, but it's not going to be anything too spectacular. If you are Atlanta, you want to see improvements on the defense. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.